Maniklal Mehta MPS welcomes you to online learning class of Bryn Mumbai Municipal Corporation. Stay home, stay safe. Today we are going to learn English subject. So today's our topic is lesson number 3.6, The Merchant of Venice, written by William Shakespeare. Now children, this is William Shakespeare. Okay, so William Shakespeare, he was an English playwright, poet, and actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language, and the world is greatest dramatist. Okay, he was the world's greatest dramatist, and he is also often called as England's national poet. Okay, the famous works of William Shakespeare were Comedy of Errors, The Merchant of Venice, which we are going to study today, Tempest, Two Gentlemen of Verona, Midsummer Night's Dreams. These were some of the famous works of William Shakespeare. Introduction. The Merchant of Venice is a 16th century play written by William Shakespeare. So this Merchant of Venice, it is a play which was written by William Shakespeare in 16th century. So here the word play, it means a piece of writing performed by actors in the theater or on television or radio. Okay, so Merchant of Venice, it was written by William Shakespeare. It takes place in Italy. This play, The Merchant of Venice, it takes place in Italy. A merchant of a merchant in Venice named Antonio defaults on a large loan provided by a Jewish money lender, Shylock. Okay, a person named Antonio in Venice, he was a merchant. He took a large loan from Shylock. And who was Shylock? He was a money lender. He was a Jewish money lender. Okay, it is believed to have been written between 1596 and 1599. This play, The Merchant of Venice, which is written by William Shakespeare, it is believed that this play, it was written between 1596 and 1599. Between these years, this play was written. So main characters of the play. So the Merchant of Venice, it is a play that we are going to study today. We will see which are the main characters of the play. First one is Antonio, second one is Bassanio, third one is Shylock, fourth one is Portia, and the last one is the Duke. Okay, so Antonio was a merchant who lived in Venice, a prosperous city in Italy. See, see children, this is Antonio and he was a merchant. Now, what do you mean by merchant? Merchant means a person whose job is to buy and sell products in large amounts, especially by trading with other countries. Okay, so Antonio, he was a merchant. And where he used to live? He used to live in Venice. Okay, he used to live in Venice, a prosperous city in Italy. Now, what do you mean by the word prosperous? Prosperous means successful, usually by earning a lot of money. So, prosperous means successful city in Italy. So, where is the city? Where is Venice? Venice is in Italy, and there Antonio used to live. See, children, this is Venice, a prosperous city in Italy. Okay. Now, in those days, that is about 500 years ago, sea voyages were dangerous. Means about 500 years ago, Sea voyages means a long journey on a ship. Means to travel to a place, especially by sea. Okay, about 500 years ago, at that time, sea voyages it was very dangerous. To travel by sea to a certain place, it was dangerous in those days. And yet, some adventurous merchants traveled across the sea. Though the sea voyages were dangerous, then too some adventurous. Here the word adventurous means willing to try new or difficult things which may be often dangerous. So some adventurous merchants, they traveled across the sea. In spite of the fact that sea voyages were dangerous, some adventurous merchants, they traveled across the sea. They took sea voyages. Some others spend a lot of money in sending ships to faraway countries. Okay, what some merchants used to do, they used to spend a lot of money in sending ships. They used to send their ships to very faraway countries. These ships brought back spices and other treasures from India and other countries. So the merchants, they used to send their ships to faraway countries, and these ships, okay, these ships, they used to bring back spices and other treasures. Treasures means khazana, okay, and spices means a substance, especially a powder that is made from a plant and used to give flavor to the food. So these ships, they brought back spices and other treasures from India as well as other countries. Now the merchants sold these things in Europe. What the merchants used to do, whatever the spices and other treasure the ships used to bring, these merchants, they used to sell these things in Europe. Okay, and they made a lot of profit in this business. Okay, they made a lot of profit. They used to get more money in this type of business. Now, at the time when the story begins, Antonio was waiting for his ships to return with merchandise. Okay, now actually the story is starting. Okay, now Antonio, he was a merchant. So he was waiting for his ships to return with merchandise. Now, here the word merchandise means the goods that are bought and sold, means import and export. Okay, so he was waiting for his ships to return with merchandise. And almost Antonio, he had almost put all his money in the ships. Now Antonio was a kind man, means he was a very good, humble, gentleman he was. Okay, but he had many friends, but his best friend was Bassanio. Now, see, Antonio, he was having many friends, but his best friend was Bassanio. See, children, this is Bassanio, our another character of the play. So, this is Bassanio. He was Antonio's best friend. Now, Bassanio was a young and handsome nobleman, but unfortunately, he had no money. Bassanio, he was young, he was handsome, but unfortunately means due to bad luck. Okay, his bad luck was that he was having no money. Bassanio wanted to marry Portia. Portia was beautiful and intelligent. Now, Bassanio, see children, this is Bassanio. He wanted to marry Portia. Okay. Now, Portia, she was very beautiful and she was intelligent also. This is Portia, our another character of the play. She was very beautiful and she was intelligent also. She was the only daughter of a very wealthy man. Okay, she was the only daughter. She was only the one daughter of a very wealthy man. Wealthy man means a person who has lot of wealth. His father had died, leaving her a large estate. Now, her father, Portia's father, he had died, leaving her a large estate. Estate means all the money and property owned by a person at the time of his or her death. Means whatever money and property his father was having, he has left all the money and property for Portia. In his will, Portia's father had written how Portia's husband should be selected. Okay, Portia's father, he has written one will. Now, what do you mean by the word will? It is an official statement of what a person has decided should be done with their money and property after their death. Means after a person's death, the money and property to whom it will go. It is an official statement written by the person when he is alive, that after his death, whatever money and whatever property is having, to whom it should be given. So in the same way, Portia's father, he has also written a will that how Portia's husband should be selected. Okay. Now they had to choose. He had a test for her suitors. Portia's father, he had set a test for her suitors. Suitors means a person who wants to marry a particular woman. And what was that test? They had to choose between three caskets, one of gold, one of silver, and one of lead. See, this is gold casket, this is silver, and this is lead. So out of these three casket, the Portia's suitor should select one of the casket. Out of these all the three casket, only one casket was right. And whichever person will select the right casket would get a chance to marry Portia. Okay, so on the gold casket, see what it was written. Whoever chooses me shall gain what many men desire. Then on the silver casket, it was written, whoever chooses me shall get as much as he deserves. Then on the lead casket, it was written, whoever chooses me must give and hazard all he has. So these were the three caskets. Okay. Now, one of Portia's suitors was the Prince of Morocco. See, this is Prince of Morocco. So, okay, he came to try his luck with the caskets. So, he chose the gold casket. Okay, Prince of Morocco, he chose the gold casket. But when he opened the casket, the message inside said that it was not the right casket. Okay, and it was written in that all that glitters is not gold. Means हर चमकती हुई चीज सोना नहीं होती. Okay, so this was not the right casket. Now, next, another suitor, the Prince of Aragon, chose the silver casket. So, the Prince of Aragon, he chose C, the silver casket. Okay, so again, this was not the right casket. Okay, this was also the wrong casket. Now, Bassanio. Now, who is Bassanio? Antonio's best friend. He wanted to try his luck with the caskets, but he had no money to travel to Belmont. Now, Belmont, it is a place where Portia lived. Okay, Bassanio, he wanted to try his luck with the caskets. Okay, but he was not having money. Previously, only we have seen that he unfortunately he was not having any money, so he was not having any money to travel to Belmont. So when Antonio came to know this, he wanted to help. Okay, when Antonio came to know that Bassanio want to go to Belmont to try his luck with the caskets, what Antonio told that Bassanio to borrow money in his name, that is Antonio's name. See, he told, you can borrow money in my name. Okay, so when Antonio came to know this, okay, he told Bassanio to borrow money in his name, that is Antonio's name. Now they went to Shylock. Okay, Shylock, our another character of the play. They went to Shylock, the Jewish money lender. and asked him for money. See, Antonio and Bassanio, they went to Shylock and they asked for money. Now, Shylock, he was having a lot of money, but he was not at all generous, means he was not a good person. Okay, money was all that he cared for. Okay, because he loved money only. He was not at all generous. He was not a kind person. Okay, and the main thing was that this Shylock, he did not like Antonio. Okay, and why he did not like Antonio? Because Antonio sometimes used to lend people money without charging any interest for it. Okay, so Shylock, he decided to take advantage of this situation. Okay, he gave money to Shylock. Okay, Shylock, he gave money to Antonio, but on the condition that, see, what was the condition? If you fail to return the money within 3 months, I will cut off a pound of your flesh. Okay, Shylock, he gave money to Antonio, but the condition was that if he didn't return the money within 3 months, Shylock said, I will cut off a pound of your flesh. So this was the condition. Okay, Bassanio chose the right casket. Now, Bassanio, after taking the money from Antonio, he went to Belmont, and when he saw these caskettes, he chose the lead one. Okay, this lead casket, it was the right casket, and Bassanio, he won Portia's hand by choosing the lead casket. And Portia, she was also very glad. She was also very happy to marry Bassanio. Okay, they both got married. Okay, now in the meanwhile, Shylock heard that Antonio had lost his ships. Okay, see, Shylock, he came to know that Antonio, he had lost his ships. Okay, we have studied that Antonio was waiting for his ships to return with merchandise. Okay, so when Shylock came to know when that Antonio had lost his ships, he was very happy that Antonio would not be able to pay the money. Okay, why he was very happy? Because he was very happy because he was knowing now that Antonio would not be able to pay his money, and Shylock would cut a pound of flesh of Antonio. Okay, now what happened next? He took Antonio to court. See, Shylock, this is Shylock. He took Antonio to the court and demanded that he fulfill the strange and cruel condition. Okay, he told that fulfill my condition now. Okay, 3 months has passed. You have not given my money. Now you have to fulfill my condition. And what was that condition? That I want only a pound of Antonio's flesh. This was the strange and cruel condition of Shylock. Okay, now this is Duke. Now, Duke, he liked Antonio and was very sorry for him. But what could he do? He cannot do anything because Antonio, he had written a bond to Shylock. And according to the law, Shylock was right. See, this was the bond which was written by Antonio when he took money from Shylock, that if Antonio failed to return the money within 3 months, Shylock would cut off a pound of Antonio's flesh. So this bond, it was written by Antonius himself. His name is also there. Okay. Now, when Bassanio and Portia heard all this, they rushed to Venice. When Bassanio and Portia, they both heard that a case is being going against Antonia, they both came back to Venice. Okay. Now, Portia, she is telling Bassanio to pay Shylock twice the amount to save Antonio. Okay, but Shylock, he was very adamant. Adamant means unwilling to change the decision. He doesn't want to change his decision. He only demanded a pound of Antonio's flesh. Okay, see what he was very adamant. He told, I want only a pound of Antonio's flesh. Now everyone in the court, including the duke, felt that Shylock's demand was inhuman, means extremely cruel. Okay, the Duke asked Shylock to show mercy towards Antonio. Okay, the Duke is saying, show some mercy. Mercy means there, show some mercy towards Antonio. Antonio. But Shylock was not ready to do so. He felt that Antonio and others had treated him badly before and he wanted revenge. Badla. Okay, he wanted revenge. Then at that time, a young lawyer, okay, entered the court. Okay, he said that he would fight Antonio's case. Okay, just then when this conversation was going on, a young lawyer entered the court and he said, I will fight Antonio's case. Okay, he said, he asked Antonio. Now, this young lawyer, he is asking Antonio whether he had agreed to Shylock's condition. Okay, so Antonio said that he had agreed because he had written a bond. So he said that yes, I have agreed to the Shylock's condition. Okay, see, this lawyer, he is asking, do you agree with Shylock's condition? So he is saying, yes, I have agreed. Now, here the young lawyer, she is requesting Shylock to show mercy, though the law was on Shylock's side. Actually, the law was on Shylock's side. Shylock was right. Okay. But the condition which Shylock has put, it was very inhuman. It was very cruel. Okay. So the young lawyer, he is asking Shylock to show some mercy. To show some mercy means to show some, means थोड़ी सी दया दिखाओ. The lawyer pleaded that mercy is a quality of God Himself. Mercy is a quality of God Himself, means mercy cannot be forced out from a human. Okay, it has to come out of heart, full of love. Okay, when a person shows mercy to someone else, they both are blessed. The young lawyer, he is saying that mercy is twice blessed. And how it is twice blessed? It is blessed in the way that the person who gives mercy and who takes the mercy, both are blessed. It means that when we are merciful, two people are blessed. The person who receives one's mercy and oneself, for our hearts are softened and we become blessed by the receiver's gratitude. Okay, here on this conversation, William Shakespeare, he has written a very beautiful poem named The Quality of Mercy. Okay, whenever you get time, you can search it from Google. The name of the poem is The Quality of Mercy, written by William Shakespeare, a very beautiful poem. So here the young lawyer, she is requesting Shylock to show mercy. Okay, that mercy is a quality of God Himself. Okay, and when a person is showing mercy, so both the persons are blessed. Mercy was more valuable than a king's crown. Okay, as a crown is very important to the king, more than that, mercy is more valuable. Kimti, mercy is more valuable. Okay, now the young lawyer, she is saying that the young lawyer then said that the law allowed you to take a pound of flesh, and he could do that. But at the same time, the lawyer, he is giving a warning that while cutting off flesh, Shylock should not shed even one drop of Antonio's blood. मीन्स एंटोनियो के मतलब एक बूंद खून भी नहीं आना चाहिए. This was the condition which the young lawyer, she has put up, that the Shylock should not shed even one drop of Antonio's blood, and also he should cut exactly 1 pound of flesh, nothing less, nothing more. That would not be allowed by law. He should cut exactly 1 pound, not less also and not more also, because this would not be allowed by the law. Now, here Shylock realized that he could not do what the young lawyer asked him to do, and he accepted his defeat. Okay, वो हार गया, and in the end Antonio's life was saved. Okay. Shylock realized that he could not do what the young lawyer asked him to do, and he accepted his defeat. Antonio's life was saved. Now, children, do you know who was the young lawyer? Now, the young lawyer, she was none other than Portia herself. She was dressed as a young man. See, she was Portia. She has dressed herself as a young man. And later, it was learned that Antonio's ships were also safe and he had not lost any money also. Thus, the story, which could have ended in a tragic manner, ended happily. Tragic means sad manner, okay, involving death and suffering. But the story, it ended very happily. Okay, hope you enjoyed this story. Now I'm going to ask you some questions. You have to give me answer. Say true or false. Now you can unmute yourself. First question is, Bassanio was very rich. True or false? Hello? 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 Hello?
Yeah, ma'am.
Hello? Students, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, ma'am. Children are unmuted.
Okay. Okay, children, you have to say whether the statement is true or false. My first question is, Bassanio was very rich. Hello?
Hello, teacher.
Yes?
Fall.
False. Very good. Okay, my next question is, Bassanio borrowed money from Shylock in Antonio's name. Is this statement true or false? Bassanio, he had borrowed money from Shylock in Antonio's
False.
name.
False.
True, he had borrowed money, na Bassanio. He had borrowed money from Shylock, but in Antonio's name he has borrowed. Okay, on his name he has not borrowed. So this statement is true. Okay, my third question is, Shylock demanded a pound of Antonio's flesh. True or false? Shylock, he demanded a Shylock demanded a pound of Antonio's flesh. True or false? True. The answer is true. Shylock, he demanded, na, if Antonio did not return the money, he demanded that he will give a pound of Antonio's flesh. My next question is, Portia saved Antonio in the court of law. It's true. Okay. Antonio's ships were lost at sea. Okay. This statement is also true. Okay. Now you can answer these questions to me. Write the words that are combined to make these words. Okay. I'll show you one example. After that, you can answer me. See, far away. So, which are the words that are combined to make this word far away? See, far plus away. In this way, you have to give me the answer. Now, second one is nobleman. So what are the words that are combined?
Noble plus man.
Yes. Yes, anyone? It's very easy.
Noble plus man.
Yes, very good. It is noble plus man. Very good. Third one, whoever. Whoever. So
Who
which are the
plus man? Who plus ever?
very good? Who plus ever. Okay. My next question is money lender.
Money plus lender.
Very good. Money plus lender. Okay. Landmark.
Land plus mark.
Very good. Land plus mark. Next. Sometimes.
Some plus time.
Some plus times. Very good. Okay, my next question is everywhere.
Every plus where.
Yes, every plus where. Okay, last one, windmill.
Wind plus will.
Okay,
Mill.
very good. Wind plus mill. Okay, now next, add proper prefix to the following words to make new words. Okay, one example I'll show to you. You have to add prefix and you have to make a new word. Okay, first one is kind. So what prefix we can add over here? Unkind. Okay, and we have formed a new word. So in this way you have to answer me. Second one, intelligent.
Unintelligent.
Yes, right answer. Intelligent, unintelligent. Okay, happy,
Unhappy.
unhappy. Very good. Okay, next, allow,
Unallowed. Not allowed.
unallow, not allow. Any more answers?
Be allowed.
Okay, the right answer is disallow. Okay, so we can add here the prefix dis. Okay, so allow, disallow. Okay, last one, safe. What
Unsafe.
prefix we can?
Unsafe.
Yes, very good. We can add here prefix un. So safe, unsafe. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, students, for your cooperation. We will meet again in our next lecture of English. Thank you very much.
Bye. Bye.